Tornado came through a lot of rural areas, but also hitting a lot of small towns. Mayfield was one of those small towns. Across the state, and that path that was there, there's 76 to 78 people that are known to have either died during the tornado or as in the aftermath. There's at least 500 houses that were totally destroyed, and the devastation is still here.
My name is Sonny Benson. This was my home and shop where I lived. I was sitting in there when the tornado hit. There was one wall left standing. That was the wall I was sitting by. So the good Lord was good to me. The Lord give us and He take us. Everything I lost in there was material things. I wouldn't want to go through it again, but we wasn't promised a rose garden. This ordeal has been a blessing.
I'm Richard. I am kind of the construction leader of this area, building 2 houses in this region, and then we'll build more after this. There were lots of volunteers that came in, and we were super appreciative of that. And unfortunately, by the time Christmas rolled around, most of those volunteers were gone. A lot of the agencies that were coming in to try to help were also leaving, and now we're in the middle of March, and we're about to get to the point that a lot of the government agencies are starting to leave.
So we're in downtown Mayfield, and we were walking down just trying to pray over these neighborhoods here, and we met this guy named Joel who was sitting on his front porch, and he was walking us through his house. And
we offered to pray for him, and we all gathered around him and put our hands on him. It was something that he didn't really expect, and I could see like tears in his eyes.
I work for God, that's why He let me here. God is with me, so what do you want me to say?
It's just really neat to be able to talk to the people who are there and see how God has been working in their lives. A lot of times it's in the hardest situations that God is most visible, so that we can learn the most and draw closer to Him.
Just really cool how like prayer can make us care more for other people. It shows them a little bit of God's heart that is not always tangible, but we can be that tangible aspect of it.
I was just really humbled today, really seeing the destruction and the physical pain of people.
There's people in Mayfield that are living in like tents, and they're homeless, and like they're without work.
Seeing everything that had happened to them, it almost makes me a little embarrassed that I complain and struggle with the things that I do, because these people, they lost everything.
The need is overwhelming. There are endless things to do to engage here in Mayfield. Please sign up and come and volunteer and give your services and see transformation in this community.